Okay.
Hear my friend Brad.
I'm going to.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you questions. I won't be on camera, so if you could repeat the question before answering it.
Okay.
Does either one of you have children?
You want us to repeat that question?
No, I'm asking because I have some children questions.
No.
No, do not have children.
All right. I want to know your social security number and
I do not have a social security number.
I'm looking at you. All right. How do you feel about restaurants in general?
How do you feel about restaurants in general?
I like them. I like to go out with my friends and stuff. I like to experience different atmospheres, or eat different foods.
I like to try different foods and experience different atmospheres. Going downtown to restaurants is fun. And, yeah.
Are you guys more likely to go to fast food or sit-down restaurants?
Are you more likely to go to fast food or sit-down restaurants?
I'm probably more likely to go to fast food just because it's easier. It's easier to go with friends, just meet them there, rather than having to, and it's a little bit cheaper too.
I do not eat fast food, so I go to sit-down restaurants.
How often do you go to a restaurant during a month?
How often do you go to a restaurant during a month?
I probably go maybe 3 or 4 times.
I go about once a week, once or twice a week, so.
If a restaurant was to offer you a buy one, get one free coupon or something like that, would you be more likely to go to that restaurant?
If a restaurant was to offer you a buy one, get one free coupon, would you be more likely to go to that restaurant?
Yeah, actually I would, because that's usually what I do. I usually look for coupons and stuff like that.
We are poor college students, so of course we're going to take coupons.
If they put restrictions on it, like you could only go from Sunday to Thursday, or you had to buy a drink or something like that, would that deter you?
If there were restrictions on the coupons, would that deter you at all?
Probably not. I'd still give it a try because we're poor college students.
We'll take what we can get it, pretty much.
Are you more likely to go out with your friends or your family?
Are you more likely to go out with your friends or family to eat?
I'd probably say both. I don't know, a little bit of, I'd like to go out with my family, but I'd rather go out with my friends. I kind of got to do both.
I'd say both also.
What percentage do you tip?
What percentage do you tip?
I usually tip like 15 to 20 just because I work at a restaurant. It's nice.
I work in the tipping industry, so I tip pretty well also. Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that waiters and waitresses treat you pretty well in general?
Do you feel that waiters or waitresses treat you well generally?
Overall, I do. If I'm nice to them, I try to be nice to everybody.
Depends on how you treat them and the place that you're at.
Do you feel that restaurant food is pretty safe?
Do you feel that restaurant food is pretty safe?
I guess it depends the kind of place you go. Maybe the fancier restaurants versus, fast food.
That is why I do not eat fast food.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Nice to meet you, Brad.
Nice to meet you.
You don't have kids, do you?
No.
Okay, no kids questions.
Not yet, anyway.
Can I get you to answer questions about restaurants?
I really don't have time at the moment.
Okay.
Sorry.
Crap. I will ask you questions, but I'll be off camera, so if you could repeat the question when I ask it to you before you answer it, okay?
Wait, say that again?
I won't be on.
You're going to answer the question twice?
No, I won't be on camera with you.
Oh, okay.
So they won't necessarily be able to hear what the question is. So
Okay.
you just kind of repeat it before answering it.
So repeat the question, then answer it?
Yeah, or you can rephrase the question while you're answering it or something.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. How do you feel about restaurants in general?
The way I feel about restaurants in general is I think they're a really good thing. I think they take away a little bit from, home-cooked family meals, but I do believe they're a lot better than, having, ramen noodles, macaroni and cheese every night, and, gives you a chance to socialize outside of your home and outside of school.
How many times a month do you go to a restaurant?
How many times a month? I would say, probably no less than 5 times a week, so probably about 20 times a month. I miss my home-cooked meals. I try to get back home as much as I can to get those, and I'm not a very good cook, even though I try. And, so probably quite often, actually. So.
Are you more likely to go to fast food or sit-down restaurant?
I'm more likely to go to a sit-down. I did a lot of traveling and ate way too much fast food restaurants, and I can't really stand them anymore, and I like to go actually, get a good meal, that resembles more of a home-cooked meal than, getting something that was fried or, came off of, something really greasy. I just don't really like fast food all that much at all, so.
If you were, if the restaurant were to offer a coupon, like buy one get one free or something like that, would you be more likely to go to that restaurant?
If the restaurant was going to offer buy one get one free, I would. It just really depends on the restaurant. If the restaurant had a good reputation, or I knew they had something good, or if they, were offering something new and exciting, then yes. If it was just, same old McDonald's buy one get one free, or even like Perkins come and buy, well, maybe Perkins, but fast food again, no. But if it was, a nicer restaurant, probably.
If they put restrictions on the coupon, like you can only use it Sunday to Thursday, or you have to buy a drink or something?
If they put restrictions on it, I'd probably be a lot less likely to use it, just for the fact of they'd be trying to draw you in when, you probably didn't, just not the time you actually wanted to eat. I like to eat like when I want to eat and not when people tell me I should be eating. So.
Do you go to a restaurant more with your friends or your parents?
I go to restaurants a lot more with my friends. My parents live quite a ways away. When I do see my parents, we usually go out to a restaurant because it's easier to socialize and at least for one meal, and then the other meal we'll have, at home. So, but mostly with my friends.
What percentage do you tip?
I personally, as far as tipping goes, I don't tip as far as the bill goes. I tip on service. I've been around a lot of waiters, a lot of servers. I've known a lot of waiters, a lot of servers. If the server waiter's really good, I'll tip up to 30-40% sometimes. If they're really bad, I'll tip them a couple bucks. Just because if they're not going to serve me, then they don't deserve it. That's what they're there for. So.
Do you feel that you're treated pretty well by servers?
I feel I'm treated, depending on where I go. If I'm at a more high-class place and I'm there with like me and one of my friends, I feel like I'm treated a little less, important than, some of the older people look like they might tip a little better, even though, I probably would tip just as well. But if I go to like somewhere like Perkins or, Denny's, something where, age and gender and all that stuff really doesn't matter, I'll probably get treated just as well as the next person.
Do you feel that the food at the restaurants are generally safe?
Food in restaurants being safe. I've never really had a problem with it. I got food poisoning once from, I probably shouldn't say, but but besides that, I've never really had a problem with, food making me sick, or I've never seen anybody really get too sick off of food from any restaurant.
Okay, great. That's it.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Well,